let's look and see what the club's Achilles heel of the decade has been for the most part. Arsenal goalkeeper. Okay, let's be honest lads, Arsenal have had one glaring Achilles heel throughout the decade. Pretty blatant. Yeah, Bernd Leno is doing well now, but let's go through them all. The start of the decade began with the twin evils of Manuel Almunia and Wojciech Szczesny. At this time you could have stuck a bag of cauliflower on goal and that would have been more effective. Sure, Szczesny would soon be chucked out of the club for smoking in the shower. Things got so bad that Jens Lehmann had to be dragged in on the verge of retirement. Lucas Fabianski would again fail his audition. The Gunners then looked like they finally solved their goalkeeping crisis in 2014 with the addition of Chelsea legend Petr Cech. But while he did win his 4th Golden Glove, he was largely an error-strewn mess. Quite fitting that his last game coincided with a 4-goal pummeling against his former employers. Seriously lads, it took Arsenal until the second last year of the decade to find a worthy number 1 Chelsea striker. Okay, let's be honest, Chelsea's striking options have been largely cursed. Take Diego Costa out of it, and only one striker set the 20-goal mark in a single season last decade. And even then, Fernando Torres was helped by playing nearly 60 goddamn games. There's been spectacular big money failures. Fernando Torres and Alvaro Morata cost over 100 million combined. There's been desperately passed at aging panic buys. The ridiculous decision to neglect the actual promise he centre forwards is quite fitting after this club's snobby prejudice towards giving young strikers a chance that they're actually forced to end the decade with a Swansea reject chucked up front. Liverpool goalkeeper. Well, this is easy. It took Liverpool until the 8th year of the goddamn decade to bother to fix the problem. Yeah, signing Alisson for 60 million quid after just a season for Roma was a risk, but damn has it paid off. This has been a position neglected at Liverpool for years, and I've probably served them right that it eventually cost them a Champions League final. That's what you get for persisting with hopelessly erratic number 1s in goal. The decade has seen the likes of an aging Pepe Reina take nets. Then mid-table muck that was Simon Mignolet's career, signing a lad who conceded 5 in a Northeast derby. Was that really sensible? Adam Bogdan was also dragged in, despite him not only getting relegated at Bolton, but actually conceding a goal from 90 goddamn yards. And we all know what Loris Karius did in Kiev. Man City left back. Despite all the money in the world, Man City have never really been able to fix the left back position. It's almost like they've been cursed. Roberto Mancini juggled between Gael Clichy and Alexander Kolarov, 2 left backs without a defensive brain in their skulls. 52 million man Benjamin Mendy was supposed to be the answer to their lopsided prayers. He's been nothing more than an expensive cheerleader, while Alexander Zinchenko and Angelino clearly aren't title winning standard, despite what this photo says. Man United left back. Yeah, Man City aren't the only Manchester club with left back woes this decade. Come on, let's be honest. Patrice Evra began the decade on the wane. British record £30 million signing Luke Shaw has taken 6 seasons to find his feet, and even then he still has a fight on his hands to keep his spot from a teenage Brandon Williams. When you spend £30 million on a left back, you really then shouldn't be forced to play a 30-year-old Ashley Young in his position for 2 goddamn years. I won't even touch on the likes of Alexander Butner and Donald Love. Good God. Tottenham centre midfield. To be honest, I can't really find any out-and-out position where Tottenham have failed this decade. Were it not for Harry Kane, then their centre forward options would have been pretty bang average, especially if they'd made good on their bids to sign Saido Berahino. But no, Kane does exist, so how about centre midfield instead? Purely for the amount of money they seemingly wasted. You've sold Luka Modric, a future Ballon d'Or winner, World Cup finalist and 4-time Champions League winner, for just 30 million, before spending a combined 150 million, basically 5 Modrics, on the likes of Etienne Capoue, Paulinho, Sandro, Moussa Sissoko, Victor Wanyama and Tanguy Ndombele. Wow, that is enough financial recklessness to cripple a country. Anyway, that's the end of it lads. Let me know, what do you think? Have I got this completely wrong? Are there other positions that have been neglected more than the ones I've said? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to go like, share and subscribe, and as always, I'll talk to you in a while.